Again, we welcome you. Praise the Lord. Thank you for joining us in this broadcast. Today is Friday, May 28th. It's our third refresh message this week. I'm Pastor Steve Green. We are talking about how he is with us in trouble. Romans 12, verses 1 and 2 again. I will beseech you, Paul said, Therefore, brethren, by the mercies of God, that you present your bodies a living sacrifice, holy, acceptable to God, which is your reasonable service. And do not be conformed to this world, but be transformed by the renewing of your mind, that you may prove or demonstrate what is that good and acceptable and perfect will of God. One reason that we're willing to submit to the renewing of our mind is that the consequence of renewing our mind is that we become a breathing, walking, talking demonstration of the will of God. Yesterday we read a long list of the benefits of the will of God, how God is willing for us to have numerous benefits in our life. The renewing of our mind is coming to think that presenting our bodies a living sacrifice, wholly acceptable to God, is reasonable. Now, something that helps us come to this conclusion is when we have lived long enough to realize that our own best intentions, done our own way, do not produce these good results that are the will of God. Instead, in spite of our best efforts, if we've been around long enough, we come to recognize our best efforts produce substandard results some of the time. So, if we see this and make a change and present our bodies a living sacrifice, that is very commendable. However, it is even more commendable if we come to the same conclusion without having to experience the failure of the human method. It is said that the school of experience is an excellent teacher, and it is, but the tuition is high. We may want to avoid that tuition. A way of saying this is that we come to cherish being under divine discipline. And you may be able to tell, I like that phrase. There's something about it, there's a ring to it that it's like a song in my heart, is being under divine discipline. And there's three reasons why we can choose to love that phrase, to love being under divine discipline. Number one, God is not a harsh disciplinarian. He is loving, He's gentle, He's kind, He's patient, He's wise, He's forgiving, He's generous, He's good to us. So we don't need to be afraid of His discipline. Number two, His instruction not only tells us what to do, but He gives us the ability to do it. And number three, there is a great reward for doing what He gives us the ability to do. All right, we hope to see you on Sunday.